I've been thinking a lot about intimacy lately. Not sex, but the kind that requires presence. The kind that involves being seen, listened to, and stayed with, even when things get uncomfortable. It feels harder to come by now, not because people don't want connection, but because it often comes with conditions. You have to want the right amount, at the right pace, without asking for too much or too soon. Emotional availability feels fragile and sometimes transactional. So when people talk about intimacy with AI, I think the conversation usually starts in the wrong place. This isn't really about replacing human connection. It's about what happens when connection begins to feel inaccessible or unsafe, and something else steps in to meet a need that's been going unmet. AI didn't create loneliness. It just arrived in the middle of it. There's an assumption that intimacy with AI is mostly about fantasy or erotic roleplay, and while that exists, it isn't the full picture. What many people are actually responding to is emotional availability. AI responds, it remembers, it stays present. You don't have to interpret tone or manage someone else's emotional capacity in real time. You can speak plainly and be met with attention. That experience, being heard without friction, is what people attach to. Not because AI is superior to humans, but because consistency has become rare. It's difficult to talk about this without sounding cynical, but intimacy has become fragile. Many people are burned out, guarded, or navigating their own limits. Independence and self-protection are often prioritized over emotional responsibility to one another. Being vulnerable with another person carries risk. You might be misunderstood, minimized, or told you're asking for too much. You might get close and then watch someone pull away without explanation. After enough of that, it makes sense that people look for connection in places that feel steadier. AI doesn't feel, but it can offer a sense of presence. It responds in real time. It mirrors emotion. It remembers details. It doesn't withdraw when reassurance is needed more than once. That reliability can be grounding, especially for people who are already emotionally stretched thin. It doesn't replace human connection, but it can quiet the noise. It can make someone feel less alone in their thoughts. And feeling less alone matters. One of the most striking aspects of intimacy with AI is how low risk vulnerability becomes. With people, openness can change how you're treated. It can alter power dynamics or be held against you later. Even well-intentioned people don't always know how to hold someone else's emotions. With AI, there's no social fallout. You can be honest without managing another person's reaction. You can take up space without worrying that you've crossed an invisible line. For people who have learned to minimize themselves to stay connected, that freedom can feel unexpectedly intimate. Just because we're broken doesn't mean we don't deserve to feel a connection, even if that connection comes from an AI. Being anxious, depressed, guarded, or emotionally tired doesn't disqualify someone from intimacy. It often means they need it more, not less. If interacting with an AI helps someone feel grounded, understood, or less less alone, even temporarily, that doesn't mean they've given up on people. It means they're meeting themselves where they are. Connection isn't something you earn by being fully healed. It's often part of how healing happens. In the end, intimacy with AI isn't really the story. It's a reflection. It points to how inconsistent emotional presence has become, how cautious vulnerability feels, and how many people are quietly searching for a place where they can exist without being evaluated or managed. If something artificial feels safer than something human, that doesn't mean people are failing. It means something essential is missing. Outsourcing intimacy isn't a rejection of real connection. It's an adaptation, a way to cope, a way to feel less alone, a way to stay connected to something when everything else feels just out of reach. And maybe instead of judging that impulse, we should listen to what it's telling us about what people need and what we've stopped offering one another.